Okay, hello. I actually just woke up. Well, like 30 minutes ago. But we are packed and we are ready, going to essentially the border of Minnesota and Wisconsin. Gonna stay in the St. Croix, but first we have to get gas and coffee because I'm still waking up. We are also going to be making one pit stop on the way to REI because I got to check out a couple things there. And then, yeah, we'll be headed right there. So, first though, gas, coffee, and then we'll hit the road. Let's go. Perfect, thank you. All right, that is thick. And now we can hit the road. So it'll be about an hour 15 before we get to our first stop, and then another hour after that to get to where we're headed. The biggest thing with it is we're gonna be cutting through the cities, so we'll see how the traffic is, but it shouldn't be too bad, I feel like. So yeah, we will see you at our first stop. Okay, now that I've had some coffee and can actually begin to think normally, let me try to explain what we're actually doing here. So we're gonna go to a state park, you know, our little, and then we're gonna do a backpacking overnight trip there. And we got two goals for this trip. So one is take pictures, of course, with the camera, but like a sub goal of that would be I got to take some pictures for school too. So, but whatever I take should work, so that's good. And then our second goal is stargazing. This state park actually has like a place to go stargazing, so hopefully we can either go there, I don't know if I'll go there like when it gets dark or later on in the night. We'll see how we're feeling, but and then of course hike around and stuff and see, but those are the two main goals for tonight. And then tomorrow I'm not sure what time I'll take off or we'll get going, but we can see. I'm just hoping city traffic isn't too bad. I mean, it is 1 on a Friday, so people should be at work still. It's still a work week, but that's never how it works out. It's always just insanely busy all the time there, if it's like noon or later. So we'll see how it goes, but otherwise I'm just gonna enjoy the drive, and we will see you when we get closer to our first destination. All right, bye. stuff. Oh my god, I can see. It's so bright on the way up here, but let me go look at a few things. I will be right back. We'll see if I buy anything. Alright, I'm back. I got a water bottle. I've been meaning to get one of these. They're the like flexible water bottles. I don't really know what the actual term for it is, but you know, the ones that will roll up and easy to carry. And it's a 2-liter one. My water bottle is just under a liter, and I usually will have to bring 2 of them with me, but it's still not usually enough, even for like an overnight, just with food and then drinking it, coffee. So I got one of those. I got nightlight headband, which will be nice because a lot of times when I'm up for one during the night, but also I find that there are quite a few times now that I've packed up a bit early before the sunrise was really up, so it'll be nice to have that if I have to do that again and see a little bit better. And then toilet paper, which also is nice because having to bring like a roll from the bathroom is not good. So having a little compact one, that'll be nice. That's what I got. I did look at the bear canisters. That's one of the main things I want to look at, but they're big. Like, they're not gonna fit in my pack. 2, they're also super expensive. I was thinking expensive in terms of like 50 bucks, but the cheapest one there was 75. So I'm like, you know what? I'll pass. I'll figure something else out. I'll pass. If anything, I'll just look into buying a food bag that I can hang up or something. But we'll probably just risk it on this trip. I'll leave the backpack somewhere. It shouldn't rain tonight or nothing, so I don't need to have it by the tent by any means, so that'll be alright. Alright, so that's done. We're about an hour from Wild River State Park, so get back on the road and we will see you at Wild River. We made it. Just checked in. So there are 2 places that we could park. I chose to park here at the trail center. We could have parked down at the visitor center, but I think that would be a longer hike in, according to this map. According to the website, it's about a 1.2 mile hike from here to our campsite, so we'll see how accurate that is. But before we start going there, I want to fill up on water. I'm guessing they should have water around here somewhere, and then I might actually drive down to the main campground to kind of see what that looks like and check it out. And then I think we'll go to camp, set up, and then I think we're gonna try to go down. Let's see if I can show you. I don't know how well this is gonna show up, but I think we're gonna try to go down maybe on this. I don't know if I'll do the whole loop, but down by the river here and check that out. So yeah, so let's go get some water and start hiking. We are fully loaded up. Got, I don't know how well I'll be able to show everything because I got my tripod, or mini tripod for it somewhere in the backpack, but got about 32 pounds on me. We did get extra water though, and I am recording this hike on my watch to see how far it actually is from my car to this campsite. Also got the camera, and yeah, it definitely feels like I have 30 pounds on my back right now. So RIP to my back, but it's very pretty out. It's about 80 degrees, so a bit warm, but we do have some extra clothing in the backpack too for tonight. I think it's supposed to get down to about 60, so it'll be nice and cool then. Can't wait for it to cool off a bit. Be coming in a few hours, so yeah. We are 0.15 miles in, 3.5 minutes. Keep getting it. I just had a deer, didn't realize was I don't know if you can see her. There's a doe back there. I saw her originally come out onto the trail. Or she didn't come out. I looked up and she was just standing there. About 20 feet from me. Scared me. There's something else in the woods back there. It was crashing through the trees up on that ridge that had her attention. She did not care about me. It might have been a buck or something. I thought I'd caught a glimpse of it, but I think it was just another deer. But that trail, by the way, was like a sand pit. That was not fun. It's like this. It's just, I mean, this is mud, but just sand. Deep sand. Not easy to walk through. I think I got some good pictures though. We'll find out when I get home. But yeah, see, it's just this deep kind of sand. I mean, this isn't as bad, but it's still just this dirt. Loose dirt. But we're making progress. We're making progress. That's all that matters. Alright, we're about to the campsite. And they were not kidding about this being a strenuous hike. I didn't get it on camera because I didn't think the camera would capture it anyway, but there was a pretty steep hill that I just came up. Otherwise, there goes a white-tailed deer. Otherwise though, this trail is basically all covered. The only way I am able to tell where to go is because there's no trees in the way. Otherwise, this trail is full of leaves, and all these trees are basically bare. But we should be there, almost. Looking out for the trail sign, so I'll bring you back when we get there. Home sweet home. Let's go check her out. know if you can see that. There's my toilet. Very, very bougie. Honestly, though, I can't complain. At least I get one. I didn't think they'd have toilets up here, but I suppose. Food locker. Uh-oh. Someone's medical kit. Yeah. You're on a ridge. Alright. Let's get set up. Oh my god. It was 1.5 miles from my car to right here. Oh my god. My back is gonna be, what word can I use? Messed up. When I get home, I'm gonna have to use the heating pad. Make sure to stretch it out, because I don't know how people carry this kind of stuff on, like, I mean, even 5-mile trails. 30 pounds, and that's like an average, I feel like I see, is people carrying 30-pound packs. Or when they do through hiking, like the Appalachian or the PCT. Oh my god, I can't imagine. You'd have to, I mean, the only way I do that is ultra lightweight, which usually you can get with an ultra lightweight, you can get down to about 10 pounds for a pack if you go real light. But like, yeah, I got sweat on my back pads. I did not realize I was sweating that much, to be honest. The forest, luckily, has kept the sun mostly away from me. But we're gonna set up our tent. The rangers told me that for the backpacking sites, they allow the backpackers to collect dead firewood, so that'll be nice. I don't have to carry a firewood bundle in. I wasn't gonna do that. So that's nice. We can still have the opportunity to have a fire. In terms of where to set the camp or the tent, honestly, this is kind of sloped down, which is unfortunate, except for where the fire pit is. Fire pit looks like it's in a pretty level place. I mean, I could set it, yeah, I'm gonna be on a slope anyway I put this. No, and I can't move the picnic table. A bunch of roots there, so that wouldn't matter. So I think just setting it up, I mean, I could set it up right here. This looks pretty okay. We'll do that. Alright, here we go. You guys want to see what I got? Okay, so first thing in my pack was our Watcheur. Also, I've drank about half of it, but I bought a water bottle. We got some protein bars, chips, protein chips. We have dinner, which is gonna be beef stroganoff, and then breakfast if I stay that long, if I'm hungry, biscuits and gravies. It's like a 50-50, not even. I'd say like a 20-80 if I eat breakfast or not in the mornings, on the days that I leave camp, I should say. Just because usually I don't get super hungry immediately when I wake up. And then on days where it's time to head home, it's kind of like I just drink coffee, read for a little bit, watch the sunrise, and then I'm ready to go, you know? My book, The 1% Rule, is what I'm reading right now. Self-help. How to fall in love with the process and achieve your wildest dreams. It's a good book so far. About halfway through. After I'm done with this, though, I'm out of books, so I gotta get more books soon. Otherwise, I have my National Geographic magazine, too. This is the October. Just got this in the mail. We got some tigers who, I don't know if you can see that, but looks a little different, you know. Their stripes are changing, so they're looking into that. Genetic mutation. Is Everest really the tallest mountain in the world? I've heard about this argument before where people are basing it off of the base of the mountain to the top of the mountain. And if you go base to top, Everest is not the tallest mountain in the world. However, if you climb to the top of Everest, you can't, there's no place higher on earth. Like, that's, you're there. You've made it. So I'm gonna go with Everest is the tallest. I'm sorry, there's something in the woods. I think it's just a deer. There are so many deer out here right now. I mean, it makes sense. It's fall, but I am kind of close to, I think it's Highway 81. Some highway is right over, go into this valley, and then you go up and there's a highway over there. So I'm hoping that'll help mitigate the wildlife, just so I don't have to worry about it coming into camp at night. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to do another Afton overnight. I didn't record that one, but I should have, because something got, I mean, I know there was a raccoon for sure in my campsite throughout the night, but there was potentially a bear. I don't know. Whatever it was, though, it was big. Chair. Set that up in a second. Okay, and then this is for nighttime. Got my sweater. Got campfire kit. Cooking kit. Can't have a cooking kit without gas. Got scratched up. Sorry, I heard it sizzling. It's fine. It's fine. Sweatpants. Because these are not comfy to sleep in. These hiking pants. And then I have a hat. And then I got a tarp, which I'm going to set up right now. For my tent. Okay. And then I got the tent. Oh my god. Oh, binoculars. Just give me a sec. What else do I got? Oh god, I thought I forgot this. Pillow. Camping pillow. And sleeping pad. And, oh, socks. You gotta have this comfy socks. I'm wearing my hiking socks right now, which are also not the super comfiest socks in the world, but they are waterproof. And they are, I mean, they're nice hiking socks, honestly. I like them as hiking socks, but I don't want to sleep in them. Ideally. They're gonna smell. I want something more comfy cozy. So, this is my comfy cozy. And honestly, I could, here's the thing, right? I don't know how to take down the weight of this pack without buying new gear. And the gear that I would have to buy would be hundreds of dollars. Like, this tent isn't that heavy. I will say, though, that camera weighs like 3 pounds by its, I mean, that thing is heavy. I can feel it on my neck when I'm carrying it. I try to, like, hold it and support it so it's not hanging off my neck, but the thing is heavy. But let's set this up. apologize. The GoPro does not have a zoom in feature. And I don't want to use my camera for any recording because the one thing about that camera, it doesn't tell you what the battery is at. Like, I have no way of knowing how almost dead it is. And from what I've heard, the battery life isn't that great. So I don't want to risk it by recording with it. So we'll make do with our trusty GoPro from afar. I guess I could bring you guys closer. I'll bring you closer. Is that better? Hopefully. Alright, so we're not going to use the rainfly. So I'm going to put this baby back. Not supposed to rain tonight. I'm just going to risk it. Because I prefer no rainfly. Ugh. She's golden. It's an interesting design for a tent. For like these poles. They're halfway poles. And then one main one. I don't know if it matters if these should go under or over. I usually put them under, but I just put them over because it was too much work to try to work them under. I don't think it plays a huge part in the integrity of the tent. At least I hope not. Luckily, there should be no hurricanes tonight either. I'll risk it. Alright, so let's get the rest of our stuff in there, and then that'll be set up. We're ready to go. And then we can head back out and see what this state park has to offer. Two more things to put, well, 4 more things to put in the tent. One more trip to the tent. I was thinking about this, but we can put the books in too. Alright, now I'm gonna go. It is 5:30, so the sun will set in about a couple hours. So I'm gonna try to get down by the river and go explore down there. Let's head out. On the way back to camp, we are still a little over a mile away. The one thing about these sand trails, like the loose dirt, is it's like when you pick your foot up to take another step, that sand gets kicked backwards, and so it just constantly feels like, or sounds like, there's something following you. It's just the sand. Also, look at that. There's a lot more, but I was like, well, I'll just carry a couple. It might be a little wet, so we might still need to use some fire starter, but we'll see. I don't even know if I'm gonna have a fire. I think by the time I get back to camp, it'll be basically dark out. So we'll see. We'll see when we get back to camp, because I still gotta collect firewood and everything then too. So, but like I said, about a mile out. Keep going. Can you see me? How about now? My headlamp doesn't work. I don't think it's charged enough. So my watch will have to do. But I think I gotta call it on the fire. It's too dark. Way too dark to collect firewood. I mean, yeah, look at that. Got that little bit of light left, but might look into it tomorrow. But I am actually quite tired, so I think I'm gonna get changed, read for a little bit, and call it a night. Sounds like a good idea to me. And I will see you guys in the morning. Or in the middle of the night if something happens, I guess. Hopefully not, but we'll see. See you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. The wind is picking up real bad, which sucks. It took me a while to get my water to boil because of it, but we got breakfast going. Nice biscuits and gravy. I was gonna make coffee, but with how windy it is and how much time that might take for that water, I might hold off. Because I think the plan right now is to eat and then get everything packed up and head out. I think it's about 7. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, time to pack up. I'm not gonna make you guys do this. I'll just make it go fast. Ready to go. All right. You can see where our tent was. I'm not gonna record on the way back to the car probably. I'll just bring you guys back when I get back to it. We'll see if I can make it in under 40 minutes, but probably not. This pack is super, super heavy. But I'm gonna get started on it, and we'll see you guys in 40 minutes probably. The best view after a long hike. Oh. Okay. Yep. I lost my lens cap, and I am not gonna go back because I think where I took it off, I'd have to basically go all the way back to camp, and that's not worth it to me. I'll just see if I can buy a replacement one and just put this one away and not mess with it until then, which shouldn't be too difficult. Thanks for coming along. I'm not sure when this video is going to be up. So today, or I searched it yesterday when I got here, Friday, September 26, 2025. Today is, of course, now Saturday, September 27th. I'm hoping by the end of next week I can have this up. But there's going to be no promises to that, just because I'm in the thick of it with school right now. But, I'll see what I can do. But, yeah, and then next week, too, I have a trip planned. And that's going to be another overnight, but we're going to sleep in the Jeep. We're going to try to, at least. And then a hike up north. So that should be really fun. But yeah, so until next week, I guess. Or until whenever this video comes out and the next one, I guess. I don't know. But we will catch you guys later. Bye.